Hey, welcome to Cow Free Kicks. This video is all about the Nike P-6000 Premium Triple Black. Welcome to the channel. If you've not seen one of my videos before, I always look into 5 different categories when I review a pair of sneakers, and I think each category is really important when you are making a decision to buy a new pair of kicks, and those categories are looks, comfort, weight, breathability and price. And then at the end of the video, I will give these Nike P-6000 Premium Triple Blacks an overall rating out of 5 stars. As always, if you do like what you see as you're going along and you want to show a little bit of extra support for the channel, you can do so by clicking the thumbs up like button below on your device. And whilst you're down there, just take 2 more seconds to click the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. So let's start this video off as we always do by first checking out these Nike P-6000s on feet. The P-6000 as a silhouette has been around since the early 2000s. It is a mashup of previous versions of the Nike Pegasus silhouette. They all come together to create the Nike P-6000. Now there's many different colorways out there for the Nike P-6000s, but this is the first one I've seen listed on the app and website as premium. Now that could be to do with this amazing triple black colorway that I love. If you're not sure what triple black colorway means, it's because every element of the sneaker is in black. The upper, the midsole, and the outsole all feature in black, so it's called a triple black colorway. And then it also could be to do with the fact that it's got premium materials on the upper. Now the shoe label itself, Nike experts who apparently have checked with the designers also confirm that this sneaker is 100% cruelty free and all the materials are synthetic. So you've got synthetic suede, synthetic leather, and also you've got 100% cruelty-free glue made in this shoe as well. So overall, I'm happy to review this on the channel, and it does show that they've made big strides, because especially this synthetic suede detailing on the toe box here does almost feel just like the real thing. So I'm hoping Nike have got this 100% right, and this is a completely leather-free shoe. So let's talk more about the look of this sneaker. The upper of the shoe here comes with synthetic leathers and suedes that really create a contrast of different matte and shiny finishes. You've almost got this ladder effect of the synthetic leather that runs down from the lace loops all the way to the toe box, which is then taken over by this softer synthetic suede. You get some nice embroidered Nike detailing that sits on top of this very open weaved mesh, and that mesh does run throughout the sneaker with these synthetic suede and leather overlays on them. You've got more overlays through the middle of the foot there. You've got some Nike swoosh detailing. Now this does feel like it's almost made out of a rubber, which feels quite nice as well to the touch. As you move towards the rear of the sneaker, you've got some embossed P-6000 detailing towards the ankle, and then you move to the heel of the sneaker and you've got another Nike swoosh just for good measure there, and just further Nike branding on the toe box. But because it's all in triple black, the branding here and the look as well is quite stealthy and quite subtle, even though you have a lot of overlays going on. Now just to finish it off, these flat laces do come with reflective 3M detailing as well, so when you're out and about at night, do expect them to flash about a little bit. All of that sits on top of this ride liner midsole. Now the midsole for these, with all of these grooves and cutaways, really reminds me of the Nike Zoom Vomero 5s, and as you flip to the outsole for these is very similar to the Nike Zoom Vomero 5s as well. You've got this waffle cutaway with these smaller points on it as well to add extra grip. I'll talk about that more in the comfort section. And then with this ride liner midsole, you also get this plastic detailing here. If I move towards the inside of the foot, you can see there's actually some plastic inserts here around the middle of the foot to create extra stability for these sneakers. And overall, I think they look great on feet and in hand. I'm a massive fan of like early, late 90s, 2000 silhouettes, and for me this just looks great in hand and on feet, and I do love this triple black colorway. Now I want to move on to their comfort. Well, I want to put this ride liner midsole to the test on my back doorstep. You can see from the step test that these offer really nice responsive bounce back from toe to heel. And even though you've got this insertion of plastic here around the middle of the foot towards stability, it doesn't impact the comfort that you get from this soft foam ride liner midsole unit. Overall, I think they ride incredibly nice under feet. They've just got a comfort level, which for me is just synonymous for a late 90s, early 2000s sneaker with this soft foam midsole unit. They're not too soft, they're not too firm, they're just right under feet for me. They do tail off a little bit towards the toe, but I think that's just because this type of midsole unit is gonna happen. It's not like an Ultra Boost that offers all of that bouncy comfort right up until the tip of your toes. But overall, under feet, I think they offer a really, really nice, comfortable ride. And on top of your feet, I love the fact you've got an oversized foam tongue, you've got oversized foam detailing around the heel of the shoe, you've got a really nice, comfortable inner sock liner for these sneakers, and then underneath this mesh lining you've got more soft, comfortable padding, and just when you slip your feet into these, they just feel absolutely perfect on top of your feet as well. Now, lengthwise, they're an absolute true fit for me, and they are also widthwise. I've got slightly wider than average feet, but I found the width of this toe box really nice because I do think that they've got quite a wide foot opening, and that is mirrored in the toe box. So overall, I think you can go absolute true to size with these because I do think they're an absolute perfect fit. Now I want to move on to their weight, where I want to pop them on the scales. Weighing in at 343 grams per shoe, they do actually feel really lightweight on feet. I know they're not the lightest sneakers that I've reviewed this year or ever had on my feet, and coming in at 343 grams means that I do class them as a lightweight sneaker, because anything under the 350 gram mark and below I would consider lightweight. Anything below 300 grams is freakishly lightweight, and anything above 400 grams is definitely getting heavier. So coming in at 343, I think they are a good weight. I have reviewed many lighter shoes this year, but when these were on feet, I did feel like they were incredibly lightweight, and in my hand right now they feel lighter than they actually are. I don't know how that's possible, but they just feel really nice in hand and on feet weight wise. Now I want to move on to their breathability, where I want to pump this exposed mesh upper full of smoke to see how breathable it is. Really good result in the breathability test. I found that the areas of the sneaker that have this exposed mesh, so you can see mainly the toe box, but there are small areas in between these synthetic overlays where you can see the smoke escaping quickly and in large amounts. Now it is going to be hindered slightly by the fact that it does have a lot of overlays on top of this mesh upper, so they're not going to be the most breathable sneakers, but you can see the areas that are exposed did offer a nice amount of breathability. So overall, a really nicely breathable sneaker, but there is definitely room for improvement. Now moving on to their price. Now these set me back £110, and I don't think that's a bad price at all, considering sneakers and their prices are rising quite sharply. I think the £110 mark for this shoe and everything that you're getting is a very reasonable price. And that's going to bring me on to my overall score for these sneakers, and I'm going to give them a very, very solid 4 stars. I can't give them the full 5 because I did compare these a lot to the Nike Zoom from Aero 5s, which are definitely for me a 5-star sneaker. They're not as comfortable, I don't think they look as good on feet, and I don't think the colorways available at the moment are as good as what you get with the Nike Zoom from Aero 5s. Yes, I absolutely love this triple black colorway, but I think the Zoom from Aero 5 excels a little bit more in each of the departments than the P-6000, so that's why I've given them 4 stars. But they do hit really nice levels of 4 stars in every area that I review. So overall, a really, really strong sneaker. Now, if you've liked what you've seen today, please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up right before you leave. You can also drop any comments below and follow me on Instagram, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.